Let's bring in the Nationals leader, David Littleproud, who joins us from Mackay in Queensland. Good to talk to you again, David. I want to backtrack a little bit to where you were yesterday afternoon, because you're in Western Queensland where those floods are causing enormous damage. Give us an update on the situation there and tell us what needs to be done by the federal government.
Yeah, well, look, we think in Thargo that we thought the river was going to peak last night. We don't think it's going to peak until tomorrow. It was the last report I got. The 1974 record is 6.75 metres. It's already over that and looks as though it could peak at 7.3 metres. Yesterday, when Peter Dutton and I were there, they actually started to evacuate the evacuation centre, which is at the council depot, to move everyone up to the airport. We're in uncharted territories, but I've got to say the mayor out there, Tractor Ferguson, has done an amazing job, and it's just about keeping everybody safe. And the Premier in Queensland has lent into Western Queensland the way that he did for Cyclone Alfred, and he's made sure that every resource is available. He's made sure that local procurement is the first and foremost effort, but the Australian Defence Force is on standby. In the first instance, that's probably large hay drops into places like Thargo to then get choppers out onto stations to keep cattle alive when they're up on sandhills. So we're a little bit fortunate that it's not as cold as what it was in 2019 with the cold front coming through, but there is real animal welfare concerns here. The Premier's given me every assurance that as soon as they meet a capacity point, that the ADF is ready to go, and he's made that very clear. And I think it's also about just in the immediacy of keeping the people of Thargo, about 220 people, they're safe. And I've got to tell you, spirits were still high because of the leadership of Tractor and also some of the other mayors that have also been hit. I saw the town of Adavale, basically 27 people. They lost everything, mate, and they were within a matter of minutes of losing their lives. And Peter and I went out there to announce that we will put a new weather radar out there so that they do have the information. They'd lost all communication with anybody in the world. They knew nothing about what was coming, but they saved themselves. And because of the heroics of a couple of locals and the local policemen, for the grace of God, we would have seen some fatalities out there. So pretty harrowing stuff, but the devastation will be known probably in the next week or two when waters subside and we can count those stock losses.